Nigerians have always been known for their confidence, their ambition, and their ability to dream beyond limitations. But in the last 2 decades, something even more remarkable has unfolded on the world stage. Nigerian entrepreneurs, from tech founders to music executives, from event strategists in Toronto to entertainment powerhouses in Lagos, have redefined what it means to build influence globally. Their impact has stretched far beyond borders, shaping industries, shaping culture, and shaping the future of how the world sees Africa. When people talk about global entrepreneurship today, they can no longer ignore the Nigerian presence. It's not subtle, and it's definitely not accidental. It's intentional, it's strategic, and it's fueled by a boldness that Nigerians are famous for. You see it in the Afrobeats industry, in film, in tech, in fashion, in nightlife, and even in the way diaspora communities build business ecosystems abroad. Nigerian entrepreneurs don't just create businesses, they create movements, industries, and global moments. Think about names like Don Jazzy, one of the most influential forces Africa has ever produced in entertainment. Don Jazzy didn't just build a record label, he built an empire. He shaped the careers of some of the biggest artists on the continent, turning talent into icons and ideas into multi-million-dollar ventures. His success became the blueprint. Talent is good, but strategy is everything. And Nigerians around the world studied that blueprint carefully. Soso Soberican is another example, a behind-the-scenes giant who understands the business of culture better than most. People see the celebrity side of Afrobeats, the bright lights and award stages, but entrepreneurs like Soso are the ones turning artistry into long-term success. They understand branding, they understand event logistics, they understand what it means to build loyalty, and they understand how to make African entertainment competitive on the world stage. Their influence is often quiet but massive, the type of influence that helps entire industries grow. But the power of Nigerian entrepreneurship isn't limited to Lagos or the entertainment world. It stretches into cities like Toronto, where Nigerians have built a dynamic cultural economy from nothing. Promoters, DJs, event organizers, designers, videographers, restaurateurs, all part of a new entrepreneurial wave that has turned African nightlife and culture into a global attraction. When you see Toronto Afrobeats popping off, when you see sold-out events every weekend, when you feel that energy in the clubs, that's the result of Nigerian entrepreneurial spirit working overtime. The interesting thing is that Nigerians don't see business the same way other cultures do. For many Nigerians, business is survival, it's pride, it's a way to claim space in a world that doesn't always hand out opportunities. So when they step into a new country, Canada, the US, the UK, anywhere, they don't just look for jobs, they create industries. They don't just look for markets, they build communities around them. And what makes this generation unique is that they're leveraging global culture like never before. Afrobeats, Nollywood, fashion, food, tech startups, they're taking every element of their identity and turning it into something profitable, scalable, and global. Take someone like Don Jazzy again. He's not only influenced music, he's influenced tech adoption, digital strategy, branding, and even youth culture across Africa. His social media presence alone works like a masterclass in how to build a brand that feels both personal and powerful. The same energy applies to Nigerian diaspora entrepreneurs. Toronto is the perfect example. The Afrobeat scene here didn't grow because of coincidence. It grew because Nigerians showed up with vision. Promoters saw an opportunity. DJs saw a gap. Photographers saw a lane. Entrepreneurs built events, brands, and experiences that weren't just for Nigerians. They were for the whole city. And once the rest of Toronto caught on to the vibe, the movement became unstoppable. But beyond nightlife and entertainment, Nigerian entrepreneurship is shaking global industries. In tech, Nigerian founders are building apps used by millions. In finance, they're launching billion-dollar companies. In fashion, they're shaping global trends. In film, they've turned Nollywood into the second-largest movie industry in the world. And in culture, they've created brands that the world now proudly celebrates. There's a reason people talk about Nigerian hustle. It's not just about working hard, it's about working creatively. Nigerians understand how to read markets, how to move with confidence, how to adapt quickly, and how to build networks that are powerful and loyal. They don't wait for permission. They don't wait for someone to open the door. They build the door themselves, paint it gold, and then invite the world inside. And the most inspiring part is that Nigerian entrepreneurs inspire other cultures too. You see Ghanaians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, and other diaspora groups learning from the Nigerian playbook. Believe in your culture, turn into a brand, scale it globally. That's the ripple effect of Nigerian success. It elevates everyone around it. This global influence also comes from a deep sense of identity. Nigerian entrepreneurs are proud. They talk loudly, they dress boldly, they dream big, and they don't hide their roots. That authenticity is attractive in a world that's moving away from boring, polished corporate identities. People want realness, and Nigerians provide that effortlessly. Look at Toronto again. When a Nigerian promoter hosts a show, you can feel the confidence in the marketing, in the branding, in the execution. When a Nigerian DJ plays, the energy shifts instantly. When a Nigerian entrepreneur opens a restaurant, people show up because they know it's going to be an experience, not just a meal. These aren't small details, they're cultural signatures. But the story doesn't end here. There's an entire new generation coming up. Creators, investors, designers, tech disruptors, all inspired by the global success of people like Don Jazzy, Soso Soberican, Wizkid's management teams, Burna Boy's global strategy team, and all the entrepreneurs who built the Afrobeats industry from scratch. Young Nigerians today see possibility everywhere. They're not limited by geography or by industry. They're building digital brands, global platforms, festival experiences, lifestyle companies, and tech solutions that reach people in every corner of the world. And the world is starting to recognize this power. Nigerian entrepreneurs aren't just participating in global culture, they're shaping it. They're influencing the soundtracks people dance to, the clothes people wear, the slang people use, and the events people want to attend. They're rewriting what African success looks like. So when you talk about the global power of Nigerian entrepreneurs, you're not talking about a trend. You're talking about a permanent shift, a shift driven by confidence, creativity, culture, and ambition. A shift that shows no signs of slowing down. A shift that proves Africans aren't just part of the story, they're helping write the future. And if you've been watching the rise of Afrobeats, the rise of Nigerian business giants, or even the rise of Toronto's cultural scene, you already know this movement is only getting stronger. Nigerian entrepreneurs have unlocked something powerful, and the world is watching. If you love exploring stories like this, and you want to see more deep dives into culture, business, and the global rise of Afrobeats, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because we're just getting started.